What is this?
It's another one of his harebrained
I'm
ideas.
scared.
I'm not doing this.
Welcome, mystery shoppers. Okay, I don't understand.
The man has the intellectual capacity of a marble.
I gotta sit here and do this.
Well, Edward actually had a good idea. Yeah, we were all pretty shocked. He wanted us to go to Sherwin-Williams' store and each buy a different polyurethane sealant. We'd learn about them the way normal people do. Well, I mean, you know, people not in our group. Yeah, normal people.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and pets of all ages, it's time to play Secret Shopper!
That is the worst mustache I've ever seen. And what are you doing?
Well, duh, I'm making this like the Secret Shopper game show, and the mustache isn't that bad.
Secret shopper? I watch in TiVo every game show on TV, even the ones in Japanese and Spanish. There is no secret shopper game show.
Well, there should be. And after today, there will be. I'm sure of it! I've always loved game shows. In fact, if I hadn't gotten the calling to be a support group facilitator, I'd have been a game show host. Or a Swedish masseuse named Sven. Rubs from Sven. It's time for our first contestant.
Will you please cease and desist? If the applause isn't spontaneous, it cheapens the show.
That's a very good point.
It ain't a real show.
Oh, yes, it will be. Who's first? Yes, the beautiful young lady in the front row.
Take that ridiculous thing off your face. I'm not standing next to it.
She's afraid it might bite her.
Oh, it's not even alive. Oh, all right. You don't mind if I wear it in here, right? Well, I don't have anything else. I just want to wear my mustache. And what is your name?
You know my name.
I know, this is for the cameras, come on.
I am not being on camera.
Aha, too late. So, Miss Vanessa, tell us about your mystery shopping experience. Oh, and can somebody do the music?
Pretend there's music.
Excellent. Tell us.
We went shopping for Stampede 1,
And Stampede TX.
which are basically two versions of the same product.
TX stands for texture that's built in to create a more visual match between sealant and substrate.
Both are very tasteful, non-sag, one-component moisture cure products that meet ASTM C920 Class 25.
That means they pass a bunch of really hard ASTM caulk and sealant tests, and they can take a whole lot of stretching and pushing, up to 50% total joint movement.
Stampede 1 and TX are technically paintable, but they come in a variety of colors to match or complement most substrates. Just like shoes and bags, it's darling.
That's so you don't need to paint them, but you can. It's a free country, though you want to keep in mind that exposure makes a difference. The lighter colors can turn yellow if there's too much sun.
And not only are they pretty, they're hardworking too. Excellent adhesion. Sans primer on concrete, PC vinyl, copper, aluminum, and glass.
You should probably test adhesion for galvanized metal, steel, and stainless steel surfaces. But as long as the surface is clean, dull, and dry, there shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, pay attention, otherwise it could get ugly. They skin over so fast, you need to tool them within 60 minutes of applying them.
Tooling is especially important with TX. It brings the texture particles to the surface. It's true.
Curing takes an average of 2 to 4 days at 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% relative humidity. Same as my tan.
And after a couple of weeks in this optimum temperatures, then babies will perform like a champ in temperature extremes from 40 below to 210 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, weren't they wonderful, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Well, we have some lovely pretend parting gifts for you. Still, be backstage. You know, my idea was to give them a lovely bouquet of caulks and sealants and a home version of the Mystery Shopper show. But, my boss said they'll get nothing like it. So we compromised. They don't get anything, but they don't have to like it. Let's see. You, sir, come on up and tell us about your secret shopping experience.
I ain't playing this game.
With an attitude like that, you'll have to go last.
I ain't going at all.
What if I put the mustache back on?
Get out of here. Jeez.
You, sir, come on up and tell us about your secret shopping.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Now, Ma, I told you. I told you. I told you.
And you are?
They call me Professor. That's a sports nickname.
Professor, tell us about your secret shopping.
I went shopping for Stampede 1H. It's a one-component hybrid version of Stampede 1, a low VOC, isocyanate-free, non-yellowing, non-gassing version of Stampede 1. Very green, chic. It cures faster, too, 1 to 1.5 days, as opposed to 4 to 6 days. That puts a full cure at about 2 days, which is great if you need to paint. But don't get lulled into a false caulk security. Faster curing time means less tooling time. 40 minutes max. 1H meets ASTM C920 Class 35. That's 70% total joint movement. It comes in a couple of colors for your traditional gun as well as in 20-ounce sausage packs. It has great adhesion, primer-free, on PVC vinyl, copper, aluminum, and glass. You might need a primer on concrete, so test first. And you should also test for galvanized metal, steel, stainless steel, and concrete. But if you do use a primer, make sure you don't pool or puddle.
No one likes puddled primer.
I know I don't. 1H is designed for interior and exterior use, and the low VOC, non-carcinogen, super healthy formula makes it ideal for hospitals and nursing homes.
Thank you, Professor. Our lovely pretend hostesses will escort you backstage to collect your valuable prize.
One more thing real quick. I also got some Stampede 100. It's a top-shelf hybrid designed for vinyl products and other smooth surfaces, such as vinyl windows, siding and engineered trim boards, EIFs. This one has all the advantages of 1H, but twice as much flexibility, 50% joint movement in either direction. That's ASTM C920 Class 50 for you folks at home.
That's wonderful. Oh, thank you. Just right on backstage. Get your prizes. Excellent work. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I didn't call you up yet. Have you ever seen a game show before?
Sorry. I guess I just got too excited.
Oh, I understand. We'll overlook it this time, but you can never be too careful. I almost called pretend security. Woo, woo.
I wish I could pretend not to be here. If I didn't like caulks and sealants so much. Rounding out the vertically oriented polyurethanes, I went for Stampede 2. This is a non-sag, 2-part polyurethane kit for big jobs. By big jobs, I mean either a whole bunch of caulking or joints that are too wide or deep for standard sealants. We're talking joints up to a 1/2 inch by 3 inches. Multi-component products like this are chemically cured instead of moisture cured. Technically speaking, the minute you mix the base, activator, and color pack together, it starts to cure. Once you mix it, you have between 2 and 5 hours to work with it before it cures so much you can't use it. Now you can apply it with a gun or you can use a trowel. Stampede 2 is UV, chemical, and ozone resistant, meets ASTM C920 Class 25, and is designed for use on metal, wood, vinyl, aluminum, masonry, concrete, steel, tile, stone, cementitious board, stucco, and many plastics. And it's paintable after it's fully cured. But you gotta be careful, all right? Use it in wide joints, the paint just won't flex like caulk does, and the paint might crack. So, what imaginary prizes have I won? Johnny?
It's Edward, your host, and Caulk, Master of Ceremonies. Caulk, Master of Ceremonies and game show host, huh? Thankless jobs. You thank people and they don't thank you back. And they don't award you valuable prizes.
Now, I went with Stampede 1SL and 2SL. SL, for those of you not in the know, means self-leveling. Because you got to understand, like it or not, the world is more than just walls. Now, Sherwin-Williams Stampede 1SL is a self-leveling, traffic-grade sealant. You just squeeze it out of the tube like toothpaste, squeegee it into the joints, and you can walk or drive on it once it cures. And for the record, let's try not to confuse it with toothpaste. Again. 1SL is designed to fill cracks in joints in driveways, sidewalks, parking decks, and other horizontal areas to protect them against abrasion and puncture. It can be used on wood, metal, aluminum, tile, stone, concrete, and masonry, and you can paint it after a 7-day cure. It also meets or exceeds ASTM C920 Class 25. The other girl at the dance is Stampede 2SL, a pourable, self-leveling, traffic-grade multi-component kit. Now this baby is for big horizontal jobs. Parking garages and decks, plazas, patios, terrace joints, driveways, bridges, factories, and institutional floors. Basically any place where people walk or drive. It's ASTM C920 Class 25. It's also a chemical cure sealant, so you only mix it when you need to use it. Remember, because it starts to cure right away. And once it does, you can paint it. Though since you have to mix in one of them color packs, you probably don't need to paint it. It's like food coloring for construction. They got like a ton of different color packs, plus your custom created colors.
Thanks for playing, and thank you all for watching. That's it for today's show. So until the next time, may all your secrets be worth shopping for. Keep the banners waving o'er us, floating towards the
Where's my present?
You know, sometimes Edward just defies description. You know, if I wrote this in a script, nobody would believe it. Well, I mean, you know, that there's people like him loose in the world. It looks like tonight is comfort caulking in the old garage for me. You know, there's a lot of information. So I guess we just need to remember that Sherwin-Williams has a Stampede sealant for any commercial application. And when I need all the specifics, I'll go straight for the data sheets.